What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on PrizePicks. We got plays now for the Detroit Lions versus Green Bay Packers game, and this one is going to be an absolutely great game, especially for betting. It's being played indoors, Ford Field, Detroit Stadium, and I'm going to show you guys exactly which plays I like in this game. But before we get into that, make sure to drop a like on this video. It helps me out a ton. Comment which players you think are going to go off today. Maybe there's some bets that you like. Put them in the comments. We can all help each other out. And if you guys would consider subscribing, it would mean the world to me. I just want to grow this channel, and subscribing is the best way for you guys to help me do that. Now, let's get into the first play of the day. It's going to be Tucker Kraft here of the Packers over 37.5 receiving yards. He had a great game against Miami, and he's just sucking in a ton of targets coming from Jordan Love. He's making himself available for the catch, which some of these other Green Bay wide receivers are kind of struggling to do recently. He had a great game against Miami, a couple rough games in between there. But this one against Detroit Lions, I think is one he could go off in. I think it's one that the Packers are going to be playing from behind in. The Detroit Lions are the best team in the NFL, just to put it that simply. They're probably going to be leading in this game. So if the Lions are leading, the Packers might play with a little bit more urgency, meaning they're going to throw the ball more instead of running. And getting the ball to your tight end is the best way to lead an offense that wants to play with a little bit of urgency. So Tucker Kraft there on the over 37.5 receiving yards. And the next player we're going to go ahead and target is going to be David Montgomery. I like him to get a touchdown, but so does everybody else. So you're not going to get good value on that one. What we're going to get good value on, and what he's hit in 5 games straight, is this receiving yards prop. 15.5 feels way too low. If he just gets half of what he got last week and the week before that, half of what he got the week before that, he's hitting this line with ease. We just need 16 receiving yards. That's a couple catches for this man. And Jared Goff could give him a couple checkdowns in the entirety of the game. It's probably going to happen. It's just a good system play. So we're taking David Montgomery on the over at 15.5 receiving yards. I've got one more play for you guys, but before we get into that, I want to talk to you guys about something super quick. There's this new app out there called Dabble, kind of like PrizePicks, kind of like Sleeper, Underdog, all these other DFS apps that you're on, except they are literally paying you $25 for free just to get on their app. So you can go on there, use this $25 however you want. You can put it on a complete long shot play. Maybe it hits, you get a couple $1,000s. Maybe it doesn't hit. You haven't even lost a dime. Get on Dabble, use code FFBAM. It's available in most states, so make sure to check if it's available in yours. And you can basically just get $25 for free to put on whatever the heck you want. So that's worth it. And now let's get into the third play of the day. It is going to be one that I'll show you guys down here. We already got Tucker Kraft locked in. David Montgomery locked in. We're taking Amon-Ra St. Brown on the under at 14.5 fantasy points. And this is a strategy I like to do specifically on Sleeper Fantasy. This doesn't work as well on PrizePicks, but the reason that this is good for Sleeper is because look at the juice they put on this under. 2.14x is absolutely crazy. To give you guys some perspective, an average play is around 1.77x. So this Montgomery play is a little over. This Tucker Kraft play is a little bit under. These guys are just more regular plays, but this Amon-Ra St. Brown, we're getting a ton of value on this. And the reason that I'm okay taking his under is because I already took his over in yesterday's video, or was it 2 days ago? I'm not sure. We had Karl Anthony Towns, Jared Goff, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. So if he hits the over here on the receiving yards, he's going to probably bust that under on the fantasy points. He might hit both. That would be ideal. Say he gets for 80 receiving yards and no tutties. That would be ideal. But if he hits here, we've hedged. It's okay. We lost over there. And if he hits over here, that's really good because we cash out this 5-man or this a 5x play, 3-man, and this might hit, might not hit, but it's a hedge. So if one hits, the other one probably will. The other one probably will not. So I don't know if I explained that well, but basically we've got a ton of plays locked and loaded already for this game. We've got Jahmyr Gibbs here, Jordan Love, Jaden Reed, Tucker Kraft, David Montgomery, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this one is the play. I'll just go ahead and delete this. We locked this in on Monday, and we cashed out. So make sure you guys are following the picks. Every single day I'm posting on this channel, and we're getting greens just like that. We went 2 for 2. So now, if you guys are not on Sleeper Fantasy yet, you're wondering, what is this new app? Should I get on it? Should I stay on PrizePicks? I'm telling you the best advice I can give to anybody trying to make money on sports betting in 2024, which I know all of you guys are trying to do if you clicked on this video. It's getting on as many apps as possible. Just like we talked about Dabble there, they're paying you $25 to get on. Sleeper is just as desperate for them to get you on their app. They've got Jordan Love at 0.5 passing yards for anybody who's a new user. So if you haven't touched Sleeper Fantasy yet, or even if you are, get a friend, get your dad, mom, sister, brother, whatever it is. Get them on Sleeper Fantasy. You got Jordan Love at 1 passing yard here. It's a free win. It's free money for you guys to claim on Thursday night. We also have what a usually deposit match is, around $100. They'll deposit match, which means if you put $100 in, they'll match that with $100 of their own. And that's only if you use code BAM on Sleeper Fantasy. And now, for the holiday season, I don't know what it is. Sleeper Fantasy is ultra desperate for you to get on their app. They bumped that $100 up to $1,500. So I'm not expecting all y'all to put $1,500 into this app. That would be, honestly, if you don't got that kind of money, that's not a good decision. But whatever you want to do, you can match it all the way up to $1,500, down to $500, $300, $800, whatever the heck you want. They will match that money. So if you put $500 in, they're giving you $500 money for free. If you put $1,500 in, that's $1,500 that you just got for free just by signing up on Sleeper Fantasy. So that's my best advice. Basically, you don't even have to win plays. Just claim free money by getting on new apps. It's that simple. Code BAM on Sleeper. And if you're in any of these states that's purple shaded, you are eligible to be on Sleeper Fantasy. So usually it's $100. Now it's $1,500. They're doubling your deposit when you get on. Sign up with code BAM. And one more time, let's take a look at those plays. We've got Tucker Craft on the over. Amon-Ra St. Brown under on fantasy points for the extra juice, the extra multiplier. And we've got David Montgomery over on 16.5 receiving yards. I'm going to be posting one more play on the winnable for free probably. So make sure to get on that free plan. You basically just get doubled free plays because you get all the plays in from the video. And then you get all those plays again and some extra ones in the winnable. So that's all I got for the video. Let's win some money on Thursday night. And I'll see you guys in the next one.